Heavens are telling the glory of God, and the firmament proclaims his handiwork. Day to day pause for speech, and night to night declares knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to welcome all of you to What Do You Know? This particular program is a sixth quarterfinal set in the 2022 championship, and there are 4 individuals who are going to compete for honors. Now, in pursuance of the guidelines, the rules which regulate the competition, 2 personalities will gain the right to enter the semi-final. Ladies and gentlemen, with the permission of my producer, the commencement of the 6th quarterfinal, round 1, question 1. Then before that, the contestants would introduce themselves.
Present Nana Okori Okran, Eastern Region, GTV.
Evans Uben, native of Tajavu in the Volta region and a resident of Tamagov City.
Charles Cecil Tichmenson, Ghana's most decorated Scrabble player, Cape Coast.
Oh.
Gadiko Stephen, a native of Sakomoni, Maine, and a student of the University of Education, Winnipeg.
Right, another round of applause for all the contestants. And of course, welcome the Scrabble virtuoso, Ghana's most celebrated Scrabble player. He's Nelman, Texan, Charles Techimenson here is my mission. Of course, all the other contestants, Stephen Gadiko, Ivan Robenu, Vincent, Nana, all of you are welcome. Round 1, question 1. Don't worry. Okay, listen. A ship. You know a ship. Of course, a ship is a large boat which carries passengers or cargo. Now, it is mainly a watercraft that travels the world's oceans, another sufficiently deep waterway, as you are indubitably aware. Now, a warship or combatant ship is a naval ship that is built and primarily intended for naval warfare, usually belonging to the armed forces. That's how that one is categorized. But you will give me the name of the first warship to be propelled by a steam engine. You know, initially they will not be propelled by the engines, you understand? But the first to be propelled, to be moved by a steam engine. What is it? How was it called? Warship.
No idea.
Your book, what's KKCC? Anyway, we'll come to that. Yes, Evans.
Is it Bismarck?
Bismarck. Evans. Charles.
U-boat.
U-boat.
Yes.
No. Stephen Gadiko.
The Bismarck.
Well, you trust in the performance of Google. Demologos. Demologos. D-E-M-O-L-O-G-O. Demologos was the first warship to be propelled by a steam engine. Now, Demologos was a wooden floating battery built to defend New York Harbor from the Royal Navy during the War of 1812. Now, the vessel was designed to a unique pattern by Robert Fulton, F-U-L-T-O-N. Now, how was Demologos renamed after Robert Fulton's death? Demologos. What's the name? Christian Demologos. Subsequently assumed a new designation after Robert Fulton's death. How was it at that time named? Vincent, I think we're going to have to come.
HMS Majestic.
No? Charles.
Robert Fulton.
Stephen Gadiko. Let's give it to Charles. Charles. Let's give it to Charles. Of course, I said sometimes when you apply an accurate, educated guess, you will land in righteousness. The man was Fulton. He died. Obviously, he had a role to play, in the circumstances around Timologus. And so the ship was Fulton. Now, Charles. Now, the French call it the Gulf of Gascogne. Gulf of Gascogne. What is the English name? Gulf of Gascogne. You understand?
The English Channel.
Gulf. Oh, sorry. The French. The French call it Gulf de Gascogne. Gascogne. It must be Frenchified. you must Frenchify. In Frenchification, it is Gulf de Gascogne. Gascogne. This would be like Gascogne. 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 In English, what is it?
The English Channel.
No. Yes, Gadiko.
Glasgow.
Gadiko, I must indicate the last minute substitute. In any case, what do you know, veteran? So, be prepared. Huh? Be prepared. Is that the motto of what you get? Be prepared all the time. Yes, my friend Vincent.
No idea.
The Bay. Oh,
It's okay.
have you done it?
No idea. I've not done it, but it's okay.
Frankness, it's a hallmark of the what you know process. And so I congratulate you for that. Bay of Biscay. Bay of Biscay. Bay of Biscay. Now, language is the principal method of human communication, no doubt. It consists of words used in a structured and conventional way conveyed by speech, by writing, by gesticulations, and so on. Now, there is this language which translates from Arabic, when translated from Arabic, means off the coast. You understand? It translates from Arabic, it means, when it translates from Arabic, it means off the coast. What language is available here? Evans?
No, Charles.
Sorry, is it Charles?
Aramaic.
Aramaic. Off. Aramaic. Arabic. Oh, no, I disagree.
Ethiopian.
No? What language is that? Gadigo. Which one is the problem? Gadigo or Gadigo?
Gadiko.
The typical Gadigo. Yes. What do you mean, what? No. That's a question for you. Yes, my friend Vincent.
Latin.
Latin. Off the coast. Woman.
Swahili.
Swahili. Swahili. No. Kusal. Yeah. Kusaal. Now, it's a language spoken by the people of Boko. But which people speak the Binoba language? You understand?
Kusasi.
Not the Kusasi people. Kusal is spoken by Boko people. But there's some people up there in the north.
Mosi.
Sorry?
Mosi.
Most people don't speak Binoba. Who speak Binoba? Even Charles.
Bulgar people.
Bulgar people don't speak Binoba. Charles. Stephen.
Sisala.
No, and you finally. Vincent. Finally.
No idea.
Boom, 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 boom. Say it after me. Boom, boom. Yes, you must be able to. Let's do some class 3 work. Boom, boom, boom. Now listen, we're back to you, Vincent. Evans. You see, another language, it is called Adele. Adele. Another dialect. These people speak Adele. Where do you come from?
Anza na Lerugu.
Evans Ruben. Adele. Or I'm not pronouncing it well. Adele. It's Adele, yes. But that language is Adele. Yes. Adele. Not Adele. Adele. Charles.
No idea.
You don't? There you go.
Equisasis.
No?
Again.
Adele. I thought that the man came from Kadevu. You know the people of Rwanda. And the Tutupene people in the region. They speak the Adele. Adele. I think that's the other pronunciation. Adele. You understand? Another unique Ghanaian language is Nafar. Nafar, which people speak. Nafar. You understand? If you want to know, you are supposed, you should be polished for the acquisitions of knowledge
Bonache.
for all facets.
Is it Bonache?
Every corner of the globe. Yes.
Bonache.
What is Nafara? No? Nafara, Charles.
No idea.
Charles 7.
Pass.
Pass you. Vincent. The Banda people. Banda Igro. If you're giving me down. Banda, the Banda people, they speak. Sometimes go explore. Spread your tentacles. Explore. Sakpele. We'll not leave this area until it's called Sekpele. Or Sepele. I think if I give you the right pronunciation,
Please the spelling.
Sekpele. Sepele. I think I'm there. It's another unique language spoken by people in Ghana, which people speak. Sepele. Sepele.
The Lolobi.
You see, now you're coming home. Sepele. If it's not Lolobi, then Charles. What?
Bebe.
Who?
Bebe.
Kwebe. Charles, are you coming from that area? Oh, but Charles, you are from Shekus.
Yes.
When did you go to Kwebe? Yes, Gadiko. Hey, Gadiko is another man. Hey, they line up. Okay, Gadiko, Movenu, and then we were Central Region against the Water Region.
Pass.
Who's talking here?
Standing
You went to Pando. Over here, Rogano, did you start?
Yes.
But it's close. Pando, I think Pando is close to the Lipe.
Yeah.
You know Lipe? Lipe or Bakpele. Bakpele. Those people speak. Which language is that? Sepele. Now, the people of Accra, listen, this is very interesting history. The people of Accra have been part of an alliance of local chiefs who have aided the British, the danger and the frontiers in resisting an Ashanti advance on Cape Coast in 1824. Now, within this event, the Asante amassed an army of 40,000 and vowed to punish the Accra people. The Accra people. And then spelled A-K-R-A. The Accra people. In the aftermath of defeat by literally chasing them into the belly of the Kamfra. A small fish in the ocean. Which Asante is available in this context? Which Asante did this?
Osai to the first.
Aside to so I think that you must be working around the date and so on.
Yeah.
See, 1824, advance of Cape Coast 1824. Then Asante amassed 40,000. A whopping 40,000, a colossal 40,000. And then he vowed, he swore to punish the Accra people. What's that Asante?
Prempe.
Prempe, which one?
The
There's
first.
so many Prempes.
The first.
So, but Prempe, I think that No, Prempeh was not available. Yes, Gariko,
Opokuwari.
Opokuwari, and Asantehene. I said I want the Asantehene, not an Asantehene. Yes,
Obrieboa.
it was an Asantehene. And you start, Evans.
Yes.
Nana Oseyo Akutu. Now, on the lines of the British, a lot of people in Battle Akatamanso that ended Asante sovereignty over many southern and coastal nations and contributed to the rise of British power and prestige on the coast. Name one of the people with whom the British went into alliance in this battle. You understand? British formulated a formidable alliance in the Battle of Akatamaso with a certain group of people. Now, I think let's distribute this democratically. So one each. Who starts?
I'm starting.
Evans.
Denchira.
Yes, name one.
Denchira. People of Denchira.
Denchira, they won. They won. Of course. They were one. Evans. Charles.
The Akwamus.
Akwamus were one. So you know the players at the time, players in war schemes, in war schedules at the time. Danger, Akwamu. Yes, which one?
The Fantis.
Fantis were one, of course. You should not be the black sheep here. You should not. Fanti, Danger, Akwamu. Think.
Also.
You want to bring Manso into this?
No.
No. But what is Manso?
Oba.
Oh. They mentioned the most prominent, Fanti Dejira Kwamus, but the Achems were also there. Achems and the Ghana Dango people. Achems and Ghana Dango. Now, the final question. Now, within the period of the Battle of Katamaso, the Achems were led into the battle by an only woman ruler of the states, of the major states. Named this Achem woman. This Achem woman. In the battle of Akatamasu, they were led. You understand? I think it's cast in the mold of Yasantua and the Isu people. Yeah, you see the thing. Yasantua and Yasantu.
Pass it on.
This woman, she led the battle. Led the battle here. For the led the Achems. Who? Charles.
No idea.
You don't have an idea. The prominent woman, in the history of Achem, the one you should name. Yes, Gariko.
Yasantua.
Yasantua was an Achem woman. Finally.
No idea.
You started.
Yeah.
Nana Shia Dukua. Is a prominent name, fair and square. A prominent, incontrovertibly prominent name in the history of the Achem people. End of round one.
Drivers, I want far when I say, who has zebra crossing here? I say, a professor became a zebra crossing now. Gina, I was so making sure that car singing age and Sana with you.
Liabgam Simula Ben Shadan Pierna Kamale, Carmel Bukata, Numana Zaman Nutambo, Zanjanda Liabgam Simple, now on this so.
Abuna go back here here wa dem of fear market okobia bawe ni awele ka buyi ehun sana gbo abagbule ke vitamin A ehun sana hagbeke sani ahale
Jujogbarudo kokodi yakatoi enyai ba anga ohana mona chishipo yiga chidodovania Watan atrangao azunububuwe.
Sukuu no mo yeko buke adwunu. Okay. Normal ane vi sukuu no lebara. Otenwu de bi ma donwane. Ba wa ya. Okay. Agreken more ngokwa ne ebonu jiman. E ma ya le wiade ne mu ane. Okay.
Stay tuned to Adult Education every Monday to Friday at 5 p.m. on GTV. is our Heritage Month. Catch a front row seat on GTV's 12 noon movies. Let's learn and celebrate our culture on Movie Time every Monday to Friday at 12 noon. Movie Time every Monday to Friday at 12 noon. Enjoy the omnibus on weekends at 11 p.m. GTV.
At the end of the first round of the competition, Vincent Okran, Dobro, KK City in the Eastern region, has no point. Stephen Gadikor, University of Education, Winneba, has 3 points. Charles Techimenson of Cape Coast has 4 points. And Evans Wovenu Tema, Gulf City, also came with 4 points.
I think that there's a tie between Evans and which other individual? Charles, yes, for the first position. But this is only the beginning of the competition. And we therefore have 2 more rounds to navigate. Very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2, question 1. Yes, we just tackled Dokua, prominent person in our chim circles. Now listen, who's there? Wovenu again. Wovenu. We've departed, from the historical environment of this country. Medically, if a doctor says you have syngultus, what would you be suffering from? Syngultus, Syngultus. You understand? So it's a medical, it's a scientific expansion. Medical terminologies.
Itchy skin.
Syngultus, itchy skin. So if I find you scratching any part of your body, you are syngultus. No. Evans, when he's out. Charles.
Sore throat.
Sore throat. No. Gadikor.
Syphilis.
Syphilis. Yes, because of the S in the name. S, syphilis, should correspond with syngultus. No.
Skin cancer.
It's hiccups. It's syngultus. Huh? But tell me that there is this peculiarity, a certain uniformity, queer curious uniformity in history. William Shakespeare. He was an English playwright. He was a poet. He was an actor. He is widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. Cleopatra and Mark Antony, their characters in Shakespeare's plays. But there's something common. You understand? There is a common denominator between these two people. What is it? Here's Evans again.
Yes.
William Shakespeare's book.
Tragedy, they all died.
Everybody would die. Everybody, of course, people who lived.
They all died in the play.
Oh, they all died in the play?
Yeah.
Oh. What about you?
They were all from Egypt.
Egypt. Oh, my Scrabble master. I disagree. Got it call.
They all lost their father.
They all lost their father. Who was their father? Yes. Vincent.
They are all writers.
Well, I think I will allow Wabenu, rather. I'll give you, but I'll give you not all the 3 points, but 2. Put your hands together for him. You understand? They all died, but they committed suicide. That is the peculiarity. Everybody, okay, of course they died in the whole play, but they committed suicide to die. You understand? The death arose. That is the union factor that we are seeking. Charles, in Algeria, what is RAL?
Spell it.
Spell. RAL. RAL. In Algeria. What is RAL? If you go to Algeria and we're giving a RAL, or you were introduced to a RAL, would you wear it?
Money.
Smoke it? Eat it?
Money.
Drink it? What? What is RAL? RAI. Oh, RAI. Sorry. Rai. Not RAL. Rai. RAI.
It's a prince.
It's a what?
Prince.
It's a prince.
Or a ruler.
A ruler. Gadiko.
It's a form of a cloth.
It's a type.
It's a type of
clothing.
Yeah, that's
no. Gadiko. Vincent.
A title.
Title of who? Whose title?
Title given
of whom?
Title given to royals.
Oh. So that if you're a royal, then you'll be a Rai. Even.
I think it's a national food.
It's music. It's music. A form of music. You understand? Palongo. In Ghana, what do you have? Palongo. Bobobo. High life. And all the etceteras. You understand? So it's a form of music. Again, you, Charles. Now, Hashimoto's disease is the result of the malfunctioning of a certain gland. Hashimoto. What gland is available in this context?
The liver.
Not the liver. Hashimoto, sorry?
The kidney.
Not the kidney. Hashimoto's disease. It emanates from the malfunctioning of a certain gland. What gland is available in this area? Yes, Vincent.
A pancreas.
Pancreas. What about you, Charles? No, Evans.
I would say the bile.
The thyroid. The thyroid gland. Oh, did you say it?
No, but I wrote it here.
I don't understand.
Yes, but that was what I was going to mention.
I think you skip.
You skipped it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My goodness. Oh.
I wrote it. So.
Did you actually write?
Yeah, it's written.
Yeah, I wrote.
And was the writing, did it precede the quizmasters?
I can see.
For frankness, put your hands together for him. Of course. The thyroid, I'm sorry for these little laughs. The thyroid gland, of course, we are dealing with glands, you understand? The thyroid gland. What gland? It should wise you up. So you have your 1 point. I'm sorry. But for 3 points, listen. Pope John Paul II, he was the head of the Roman Catholic Church and sovereign of the Vatican city-state from 1978 until his death in 2005. He was later canonized Pope John Paul II. And he played a certain sport at the national level for his nation. His nation, Poland. Which sport?
Cricket.
After your thyroid gland scholarship. Pope John Paul, you understand? He played, in his youth, he played a certain sport for Poland. He played in that sport. Which sport? Which sporting activity?
Basketball.
Not basketball. So now we have
cricket.
Cricket is now eliminated, and so
golf.
Golf has been removed.
Rugby.
And so Evans.
Rugby.
Rugby. You understand? So you can imagine the Pope in rugby. This fearsome rugby event. He was in it. He played rugby. And there he was for 1 point, therefore. And so for 3 points. If a doctor says you have ecchymosis.
Bruises.
Oh, it is correct. Spell ecchymosis.
ECHIMOSIS.
You know it, but it is ECCHY.
Oh, okay.
MOSIS. Ecchymosis. Now it's bruises. Now listen, Charles. Now what are red cargo, Carl Rose Matter, Sushi, Masuri varieties? They are varieties of what?
Of cooked meat.
No, wait, of what?
Cooked meat.
Cooked meat.
Yes.
Oh, I see. But it's not correct. So think again. Red cargo, Carl Rose Matter, Sushi, Masuri. They are an assortment of what? Of
vegetables.
What vegetable? I disagree. Anyway. Gariko. Cargo, red cargo, Carl Rose Matter, Sushi, Masuri. Cas. Have you seen a rose matter in Ghana before? A rose matter. Huh? Or a sushi. Yes?
News. Food.
Meals?
Yes.
Oh, what kind of meal?
I want to guess.
What is it, Evans?
Cocktail.
Cocktail?
Type of cocktail.
A type of cocktail? What do you mean by cocktail?
Okay, pass it.
There can be a cocktail of so many things. Even cocktail of medicine.
Okay.
A cocktail
drinks.
of drinks.
Drinks. That's what I mean.
Oh, a cocktail of drinks. No. It is rice. Rice. Yeah? Today we would eat roast matter. It is rice. Rice. Now, Mandarin. Last question here. Mandarin. Bergamot. Midnight. The midnight here is a KNIGHT. Valencia. Caracara. What are they?
Wine.
They are not wine. Mandarin. Put them all together. You understand? Consider all the names in one community. So if one belongs to another facet, of
oranges.
Of things. Sorry?
Oranges.
Why do you think they are oranges? It is correct for 3 points. It is correct for 3. And the news have visibly enlightened honorable points. They are oranges. Mandarin, Bergamot, Midnight, Valencia, Caracara, they are oranges. End of round 2.
It's our Heritage Month. Catch a front row seat on GTV's 12 noon movies. Let's learn and celebrate our culture on Movie Time every Monday to Friday at 12 noon. Movie Time every Monday to Friday at 12 noon. Enjoy the omnibus on weekends at 11 p.m.
At the end of the second round of the competition, Vincent Okran, Dobro KK City, Eastern Region, has 1 point. Stephen Gadikor, University of Education, Winneba, has 4 points. Charles Techimenson, Cape Coast, has 7 points. And now in the lead is Evans Woveno, Temagov City, with 9 points.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Evans Wovenu, Gulf City. A native of Tajevu in the Volta region and resident in Gulf City in Tema. Ladies and gentlemen, he has assumed leadership in this competition at this juncture. The final portion of the competition, we're entering into round 3. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happens in this last and vital round. Question 1 in round 3. And who tackles it? Yes, Gadiko, you are going to do it. Gadi, well, we're doing these things about certain things which belong to one peculiar category. Certain items belonging to one particular group of things. We're still dealing with this. This one is Ailsa, A-I-L-S-A, Ailsa Craig, C-R-A-I-G, Italian torpedo, Uta yellow, sweet Spanish, Walla Walla. What are they? Walla Walla, sweet Spanish, Uta yellow, Italian torpedo.
Yeah, food.
But what food if they are indeed? What kind of food? I want you to be specific. Specificity is the issue here. You ought to be direct. You don't generalize. Food. You know the number of food we have in the world? What food? What is it?
Soft drinks.
Soft drinks. Which kind of soft drinks will that be? Ailsa Craig, torpedo, Uta yellow, sweet Spanish, Walla Walla.
I would say
Champion pro tempore, Evans.
I would say there are types of spaghetti, the macaroni.
Macaroni, no. Okay. Charles.
Grapes.
Onions. Onions. Of what varieties there are this one? Rosette. Rosette. R-U-S-S-E-T. Norcota. Norcota. Austrian crescent. Crescent. Maris Piper. And Ranger Russet. You understand? The names are not commonplace at all, but form something. What What do they relate to? What?
Vegetables.
Stephen.
Is it Stephen? Gadiko? Rosette. In fact, we have only 5 minutes more. Rosette, Nakota, Austrian Crescent, Maris, Piper, and Ranger, Rosette. What are they?
Streams.
What?
Streams.
Streams. They are not streams. Yes. Vincent.
Vegetables.
What about you?
I would say they are sauce.
What?
Sauce.
Sauce.
Yeah.
Sauces.
Yes.
But Charles.
Grapes.
I think I'll allow Vincent. What do you call it? Vincent. Nana for real. Of course, they're vegetable, but they are potatoes. The potatoes are vegetables, not so. Huh? Yeah. They are potatoes. They are potatoes. Now, Sergi Bobka. He broke the world record 30 times in a particular sport. Which sports?
Hockey.
Sorry?
Hockey.
No. Sergi Bobka.
Rugby.
Do you know the Sergi Bobka we're talking about? The name, you know the name. Sergey Bobka, Bubka. He broke the world record 30 times in a particular sport. What sport? Yes, Evans.
High jump.
Look.
Pole vault.
Pole vault. Pole vault. In what sport would you see rope, hoop, ball, and ribbon? In which sport would you see rope, hoop, ball, and ribbon?
Volleyball.
You won't see them there.
Netball.
They will not be there. Yes. Gadiko?
Fencing.
Fencing? Vincent?
Long tennis.
No? Evans?
Badminton.
Gymnastics. Huh? Rhythmic gymnastics. You understand? There is this particular column of gymnastics. Rhythmic gymnastics. But of course, if you had said gymnastics, it's correct. Gymnastics. Now, which letter on a typewriter keyboard would you find between T and U? I think the keyboard is the same as what you have on your phones, not so. You've been operating your phones. You've been doing text messaging and so on. I'm not there anymore. WhatsApps and so on and so forth. Huh? The world is rising.
Why?
In technology. What is it?
Why?
Y is correct. Y is located squarely between T and U. In what sport would you need to move 5 to win? You need to move. In which sport would you need to score 5 to win? You must score 5. Who is doing it? Stephen. Which sport?
Polo.
No. Which sport? Yes, sir.
Table tennis.
No. Your turn. Evans.
Fencing.
Fencing! But I thought you mentioned fencing. So I thought you were coming to it again. Fencing. 5 hits. Fencing. It's not football. 5 penalty shots, No. Fencing. Now, what would you associate Mayocan midwife? Black rain, 5 fire-bellied, desert rain, and Colorado River with. What are they? We've come back to the same old classifications.
Because the items.
The items are Mayocan. You know Mayocan is spelled with a J. Okay. Mayocan, MAJORCAN, Mayocan midwife, okay. Black rain, fire-bellied, desert rain, Colorado River. They're types of what?
The river is not part of what you said.
No, it's part.
They are part of shots.
There's a river in it.
Drinks.
Sorry?
Drinks.
They're not drinks. They're not drinks. Again, yes, Charles.
No idea.
You don't have an idea. And you, Gadiko?
Pass.
Okay, can you finalize this thing for us? This is the final question in this competition.
Types of ribbon.
If they are toads, Toads, end of the competition.
March is our Heritage Month. Catch a front row seat on GTV's 12 noon movies. Let's learn and celebrate our culture on Movie Time every Monday to Friday at 12 noon. Movie Time every Monday to Friday at 12 noon. Enjoy the omnibus on weekends at 11 p.m.
True revival is that divine moment.
At the end of the very final round of the competition, Vincent Okrang, Dobro KK City in the Eastern Region, had 4 points. Stephen Gadikor, University of Education, Winneba, also had 4 points. Charles Techimenson, Cape Coast, had 11 points. And Evans Woveno Tema, Gulf City, also came with 11 points.
A round of applause for all the contestants once more. Marvelous performance. We congratulate them. They are all champions, ladies and gentlemen. But I and have obligation to decorate in further decoration of the Scrabble champion and, ladies and gentlemen, that respectable native of Tajavu in the Volta region. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome this twin leadership of Ivan Wovenu and Charles Techimenson. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, it has been a competition of ties. Ties for the ultimate and ties for the subsequent arrangements here. We call it the subsequent arrangements. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate all of them. And so the Lord bless you and keep you. Lord, let his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon all of you and grant you peace from what you know. Until the same time next week when we bring you questions from Archaeology Zoo, all on behalf of my producer, Francis Mensah, Kinsley Abuaji, Francis Terado, Collins Mensah, Samuel Logo, Crystal Ironcraft, Fezia Via Victoria D, Greg Bingle, Sedina Mensah, Bobby John, Swala Cramo, Clifford Viram, and Kanjaga Lagadin. This has been your quizmaster, Dana Ferry Yabua, asking you here, those out there, it is what do you know?